Yo, what's going on everyone? Miles Midoriya here with a review and recap of Trigun Stampede Season 1, Episode 4. I also wanted to add this review may be a little bit shorter than the other ones I've done. In the beginning, we see Meryl is driving with Roberto and Vash in the car. The radio's talking about the incident that took place in the last episode, blaming Vash and Stampede as well as Meryl and Roberto. They didn't mention their names, so they're good for now at least. That's when we see Nicholas D. Wolfwood. Meryl accidentally hit him while she was trying to swerve out the way. They threw him in the car and they rush out to go get some help. They're at a charge station and they find out the people there have been taken out, but there's a kid there. For some reason, I thought it was suspicious. It made me think of episode 22 of Trigun when Vash, Wolfwood, and everyone found a place where some orphans were at, and one of them turned out to be Zazie the Beast. Something just seemed odd about that scene. They go outside for a funeral for what seems like the kid's parents. Wolfwood did an okay job, even had Meryl question if he was a priest, and he said no, he just knows how funerals work. At first, I thought they might have changed what he did, but I guess that was just his response for it. Meryl did mention the cross that he was carrying, but he brushed it off not wanting to talk about it. He did, however, charge them $20,000 for his service. Now, he should know they ain't got that kind of money, and Meryl said they didn't even ask for his service. This dude over here charging top tier prices. After all of that, the ground started to rumble and they got eaten by a worm. Here's the first clue I thought something was up. While they were in the worm, the kid took off chasing one of the smaller flying worms. Now, maybe that could happen in some instances, but why would he lead the people that could protect him and in a place he knows nothing about? They go looking for him. There's 4 pathways. Wolfwood tells them where to go. They split up. Meryl ends up finding them. Even though we don't get to see it, something ends up taking her away. Vash, Roberto, and Wolfwood meet back up. They're having a talk, and it seems like Roberto isn't too trusting of Wolfwood. He wanted to take a look at the cross he was carrying, saying it looked too heavy to be a prop. Vash stepped in and Roberto told him he's a person that can eliminate someone with a smile on his face. Vash told him he's not the type to do that. Roberto asked him how does he know, and Vash said look at his eyes. Wolfwood looked a little surprised when he said that. Vash turned to the side about to talk to Roberto, but he was gone. They go looking for him and they get sneezed out of the worm. The people around them are telling them to get out the way because the worm is coming back, but Vash isn't leaving. We know he's not going to leave Meryl and Roberto. They're back inside the worm, and guess who pops up? The kid again with the worms flying around him. It was brought up earlier by Roberto that some people can control worms. I'm thinking that's what's going on at this point with him. Wolfwood tells Vash that he only met him today, but he had his back to him so many times, and Vash's reply was he didn't shoot him. I think Vash knows there's something up a little with Wolfwood, but he knows that deep down he has some good in him. Once the kid backs away, Vash hears a mosquito noise and he knows that it was the kid controlling the worms. His true colors started to show and the room started to change. Wolfwood unwrapped his weapon and that thing was going off just like it was in the original, and the bad guy did end up escaping. Then Wolfwood's weapon made like a laser or something and cut the worm. I said this weapon is ridiculous. Everyone is safe. They're sitting around eating with the people that were in the desert. Wolfwood decided he's going to be traveling with them. When everyone is asleep, Wolfwood is still up. I was like, alright, maybe he's just about to talk about something to himself. Nope, it turns out he's working with Zazie the Beast. The name finally got revealed towards the end of the episode. Some probably caught on early on, but Zazie says Wolfwood has earned the trust of Vash and the others, that he is good at taking out his friends, and that human lives mean nothing to him. He can see it in his eyes. I don't know what he sees, but Vash may see something different. Wolfwood says he's just doing his job, no matter who it is. I don't think that's going to be true when it comes to them. He may even turn on Zazie the Beast at some point. Vash may be able to get to Wolfwood and have him change. Then in the last scene, we see Knives, the doctor, and a new kid from the previous episode. The doctor is telling Knives what Vash showed is probably the gate achieving high dimension connection, but it's locked with the morals as a defense, that his brother is more human than anyone. And Knives told him that they'll have to break it open, even if they have to break him, and that's where the episode ends. Knives is not playing around when it comes to getting what he wants. Vash will have to be on the lookout. Overall, it was a pretty good episode. It was interesting how they changed up Wolfwood with him working with Zazie the Beast. And then just from the beginning, I automatically thought of episode 22 from the original Trigun. It just kind of really fit with it. Obviously, things are changed, but you still get those hints here and there that remind you of the original one. Wolfwood in the beginning seems like he's not going to be trustworthy. It looks like he's done that before to other people, so we'll just have to see what happens with this character. Obviously, he's not going to be a real bad guy, but you know, they'll probably make him change later. Also, I was wondering what happened in the last episode with that incident. Would it replace the one with the July City from the original Trigun? Or maybe it'll happen just like it did in the original. I was just wondering if they would change that or not. Can't wait to check out the next episode, but y'all let me know in the comment section down below. What did you think about the episode and what was your favorite part from it? Here's some more content to check out. Thank you all for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.